Hello, friends. This is Alejandro Miranda. We are preparing our amazing retreat, Create a Magnificent Life, Improving Your Inner Self, that we're having in Mexico, in Sayulita, Nayarit, from September 11 to 15 this year, 2021. And today we are with our special guest, John Raniola, who is going to be at the event. And John, first of all, welcome to Mexico. Whenever you're here, we want to be happy to have you here. But please tell the Mexican people, who is John Raniola?
John Raniola is someone that had to overcome a lot of my past and past generation belief systems, emotional patterns, energy patterns, and things like that. Really, where I came from, which I call the old John, was a very negative outlook. Get a government job, get a retirement plan, and do things like that. And, really, I was always talked out of going after my dreams, opening up a business, things like that. It's not that my father talked down to me, it's that he had a fear of running a business for what he came across and things like that. So I always held myself down, throughout my life. And I've noticed that patterns that have been going on for generation and generations. So I always say that I didn't only self-heal my negative patterns into a positive or an asset or a more successful patterns. I transformed my ancestors. I healed my ancestors. Because if we understand who we are, we realize that we are patterns that will pass down to us from generation to generation, and our social environment, and the people we know, the people we hang out with, and the people we choose to dwell with and become. So in order to do those things, I had to learn how to leave out of the old me and enter a zone or enter the unknown where I had to do this alone. It was something that I had to face myself. And it really is facing myself. Because to enter the unknown, you have to face who you are. And most people do not know who they are. What society is, or what your parents told you. Like I was told by my parents, I'm not smart enough, I'm not this, I was told by my school, things like that. And it's hard because when we have excuses, we want to believe these excuses, and we hold ourselves back. That's who John is. John is a guy that has learned to hold himself back, to overcome obstacle after obstacle and after obstacle, and to take on obstacles with confidence and, power, and from the negative world into the positive world, the unsuccessful into the more successful. I am also a Reiki master. My journey has taught me how to learn about my energies and how to heal myself and to heal others through energy. And if we understand energy, we understand that thought is energy, emotions is energy, vision work is energy. And any of these success principles, or any success principles that are out there, is all energy. And once we understand how to focus on this energy in any form you want to focus on, many forms, and that's when you find out who you are. And it's who now I am on my journey learning who I am supposed to be, and that person is yet to be revealed.
John, I know who you are, and I know what all you have been going through in your life. I know you have developed the great principle of self-discipline. Please share with the Mexican people what do you have to offer with all the tools and the principles and the knowledge you have acquired during all these years.
Okay, self-discipline principle is from Napoleon Hill, which is the author of Think and Grow Rich, and we are certified in PMA Science of Success, which is, I always call it, Napoleon Hill's supercharged principles. It's his life work with Clement Stone and many other successful things, and it's really a supercharged, powerful principles. But self-discipline, it teaches you, or as Napoleon Hill says, there is no other single requirement for individual success as self-control or self-discipline, which means taking possession of your own mind. So what I like to say is, we all, especially with the coronavirus, especially with our lives going on, our rat race, our focus all maybe on business, maybe on this part of life, but we let our focus and our balance go off, and we're not balanced with our lives. We are either focused all in business, we are either focused all in family, we are focused all in spiritual, we're all focused in reality. Maybe we're all focused in the negative. We just don't know how to get back and take control of ourselves. And I always say, it's time to take back your thoughts and become the person you are supposed to be, or to direct those thoughts into a better you, into a more successful you. So throughout my journey, I've learned that you really can't get anywhere. You really cannot balance your life without self-discipline in health, in every aspect of your life. You cannot just become wealthy in the pocket and live in poverty of the mind, or live rich in the mind but live poverty in the pocket. Or any which way you want to look at it. It's something if we want to grow rich, or we want to be rich in life, we have to be rich in every part of our lives. That's our health, our family, our balance, and everything else. We need to know what's controlling ourselves and how to witness these thoughts, stop them on the track, and learn how to shift them towards a positive outlook in life. Something where you can be directed. Something where your mind can guide you to. And self-discipline is very important. That is one principle I will be touching on and talking about. But what I want to bring to Mexico is to learn, or to try to teach you a way to what I call listening to silence, or to shut off the noise around you and start listening to your inner self, start listening to your other self, and start listening to your purpose, your desires, your dreams, not someone else's ideas.
John, talking about the inner self and how to create life-changing experiences, I can share with you, and I think I told you before, that I personally for years developed self-destruction habits. And the PMA success philosophy, added up with meditation, yoga practices, and spiritual practices, really helped me to have a better life, a high quality life, and I have improved a lot my personal experience. What can you share about yours, and how these tools and these principles and all the spiritual practices that you have also developed change your life in the way they have?
I have read and put so much work into this that I have been able to shift my life, and I do it through Reiki, I do it through yoga, I do it through meditation, I do it through many different techniques. Like I said, I don't get stuck on one technique. There's many different definitions, and there's many different ways of working on yourself in reality and in mind. I always say what's in mind is in reality, what's in reality is mind. So it is something that it just took years and years of developing, and it's just something that I've learned that I can direct my future. I can create things. I can manifest things. And I'm not talking about magically manifesting things. You always have to take action. You always have to go in that direction. You cannot. I mean, you might be able to manifest money and become rich, but you have to ask for, what are you going to give up? The thing that even Napoleon Hill says, and everyone else, and I always said it from my prayers from day one, was, please give me the strength to be successful in making other people successful. And that is, I believe, one of the biggest prayers out there that you can use. It is strength that you need. It is strength that you have to ask for. It is healing that you have to ask for. I don't want to go into different philosophies and everything else, but I want to let you know every philosophy is out there is teaching you how to take control of your realities, your life, your inner life, outer life, however you want to call it. There's so many different definitions. The definition you need to understand, it is you. It is yourself. It is me. That is who the secret to success is. It's whatever I direct me to, that is who I am going to become. So the only thing is to start directing, start visioning, start telling your mind, or whatever you want to call it. I call it mind, so people do not get all upset, things like that. Napoleon Hill calls it infinite intelligence. Some people might call it something else, things like that. Your mind is so powerful. And if you can just listen to your purpose and feel it, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. The thing is, you need to get disciplined on a purpose. Right or wrong, that purpose is a stepping stone towards your meaningful purpose. So that is why it's so important to write out your definite major purpose and be self-disciplined on that vision or whatever it is. And you may grow into something you never thought of. You may find that was a foolish vision. I had a foolish vision too. I wanted to show off, and next thing I know, I'm speaking in front of people. I'm in Mexico. I'll be in Mexico, and I was in Sweden, and things like that. I mean, one foolish stepping stone or one purpose was just to get knowledge and to understand and to go to the Napoleon Hill Foundation and take a seminar and reach people like-minded people. And I will tell you right now that I was alone on my journey. You do not have to be. I didn't know where to look. I didn't have this video show up to me. I didn't see this. And I didn't have anyone I could talk to. And the one thing I will tell you, this Mexican retreat, the people that will be there and speaking are so much from the heart. And you will get so much from it. And I think that you will be able to, take your ideas and start growing faster and faster from what you will get from, really relaxing the mind and all the wisdom that you will be getting.
John, based from that personal experience, what can you share with Mexican people? For instance, we're going to be having business women and men who are struggling on a daily basis with money, decisions, problems, company, clients, customers, but maybe they forget about themselves and they don't give themselves this present of reflection, meditation, control of their own thoughts. How can you improve their lives on this 4-day retreat in which they will be experiencing new things, new tools to create a much better life?
What I have noticed, like a workaholic or someone that is burning out, they are focused in one point of view. They are all business or all success, or their mind is in clutter because they are hearing everything else that's going on, and they're filling their mind with nonsense. useless nonsense, stuff that is not going to make you a better person, and most of the time it actually brings you negative. All right. There's something that I stopped. I used to drink. I always believed that I worked hard. I deserved to have a drink. I deserve to have this drink. I deserve to have this drink. But you don't realize that the next day, if you're there slightly hungover or dehydrated, you're that much slower. You're that much out of your reality. You're that much holding yourself back from success. You're that much from your focus. And I understand the rat race. I'm from New York. I worked at a union job working in the city. I worked, I drove in the expressway every day for 16 years, anywhere from 2 to 6 hours a day in traffic. Everyone cutting you off, everyone angry, and everything else. I know the world. I know that chaotic world. And the way that I transformed myself was to start shifting, which I call the traffic was my biggest negative in my life. It was destroying me. I was falling apart, overweight, didn't care. The only thing I was looking for was to eat, go home, and have my drink that I deserved for working hard. All right, which the next day I was hungover, or things like that. I woke up late and gave myself more stress, traveling into traffic and things like that, making mistakes on jobs, all that stuff. But as being a business person, I realized that me going home and having a drink, I wasn't able to go out and do the service work. I own an air conditioning heating business out here in Long Island. I wasn't able to do my service work after I had drinks because I would not drink and drive. So I lost all these customers, I lost all these jobs, and I was holding myself back with a drink that I thought I deserved. No, we deserve to have full focus on our lives, on everything, not just the business, the entrepreneurship, and things like that. We have been programmed that we need to have a lot of money and things like that, fancy cars to look good and everything else. Big bank accounts. Like I was always told, save, 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 save. But what's the use of saving if you never enjoy your life? There's many people out there, they save millions and millions of dollars and they die rich. So there are things you need to balance. Yes, you need to invest. Yes, you need to put money away. Yes, you need to build assets. Yes, you need to build a business. But your life has to come first. And I was forced to learn this. I'm a diabetic, and I had to learn in different levels of how to take control of my diet, lose 50, 60 pounds, whatever I lost, and just try not to be like everyone else, because there's a lot of people out there that are just taking medicine and more medicine. I'm trying to get off of medicine. I'm trying to take the least amount as possible. So it's something that I'm learning, and I had to do it in different levels of getting the self-disciplining of eating. And that's another thing I will be touching on is, definitely your health and, things like that, because that's the most important thing. If you do not have your 100% energy for your family, for your life, for yoga, for going to the gym, for exercise, and, things like that, you will end up trading that health for stress, unhealthy habits, unhealthy thinking, unhealthy realities, and so on. I apologize, my mic just fell.
Thank you, John. I really believe that this is going to be a life-changing experience. This is going to be amazing, whatever is going to happen in Mexico. And we're very happy to have you here with the Mexican public. And just before saying goodbye, John, anything you want to add up to our Mexican public before coming here?
I'm very excited to go to Mexico. I love traveling the world. It was a fear I had to get over, and now it's something I love. I love meeting new people and everything else. And the one thing that I want to do is I want to destroy limited beliefs on a global scale. And that all starts with taking back control of your thoughts. And I am going to hopefully show you some meditation techniques and some techniques to show you the way to take control of your thinking to whichever direction you want, and work on ways to take self-discipline and many other principles and direct it into the life you want. And it will take time, but I am going to tell you, I'm going to try to show you some vision work, some words, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the secret of success and the law of attraction, just to bring in some powerful points out there that everyone's talking about, but everyone's doing it wrong. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people are doing it wrong. And I will try to direct it and give it to you in a very powerful way. And I am looking forward to meeting all you in Mexico.
Thank you so much, John. We're going to be happy to see you here, and we'll enjoy together this beautiful retreat. Thank you so much, John. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your talent. See you soon in Mexico.
Thank you.